Okay, every time we get a jobs report, we want to look at three indicators: net jobs created or lost, the unemployment rate, and wages. We have data from June now. June was the best month for job creation dating back to October of 2015. 287,000 new jobs were created, according to the latest Labor Department report. The unemployment rate ticked up slightly to 4.9%. Wages up slightly, but less than projected, up 0.1% from last month, which puts the year-over-year wage increase at 2.6%. Now, the right-wingers, the supply-siders, the Obama haters, they need to understand that we are close to what is considered technical full employment. Now, let's stop already, Lewis, before people throw away their radios and destroy their computers. I'm not saying that every person who wants a job has a job. That is not the definition of full employment. What I am saying is that when you understand and debunk the countless conspiracy theories about employment numbers, we are close to what is technically considered full employment. And sometimes people get angry that I'm not taking a totally one-sided, hardline, 110% position on this issue. I hate to break it to you, but most of the world is not black and white. On the one hand, we have a very good track record now of job creation. We have an unemployment rate that is lower than what Mitt Romney promised us by January of 2017 if he destroyed the Affordable Care Act, which, by the way, is still in place. That is all very, very good. At the same time, Lewis, wages are a problem, and this problem is way bigger than President Obama. The Obama administration has basically created jobs in the same proportions in terms of low, middle, and high wages as existed before. So the Obama administration, as some like to theorize, is not creating particularly crappy jobs, to use a crude term. The challenge is income inequality, right? Median wages can go down as the mean wage goes up, and those higher wages are concentrated in the top 0.1%, 1%, 2%. That is going to be a problem. And technological unemployment continues to be a problem. We see many of these jobs that people like Donald Trump have outsourced in the past to China and Mexico that he now says he will bring back. A lot of those jobs don't exist anymore because they've been replaced by machines. That's sort of being ignored here, Lewis, and that has absolutely nothing to do with President Obama.
No. Even if you think these numbers are inflated or you think it's off, I mean, you can't deny that job growth is happening. That's good.
You have to believe that there has been a change and that the Obama administration is proactively distorting figures, because these indicators have been measured the same way dating back before Ronald Reagan.
Right. But more important than this growth, like you were talking about, wages. Wages is more important to me, and that is growth there much slower.
And if you're going to email me and say, David, 35% or 40, we have 100 million people who are unemployed or whatever, save the nonsense. We've already debunked that. Those numbers include retired people. Those numbers include high school juniors and seniors. You're considering a high school junior who's just going to school as part of the problem with employment. Give me a break. I mean, we've debunked that time and again, and I feel like I don't even have time for that nonsense anymore, Lewis.
We don't have time for it. There's actually something really important we have to announce.
I've talked about how people of all ages, but particularly millennials, are owning cars less and participating more in the sharing economy. And one of the more popular options is Zipcar, which gets you a car when you want it, when you need it. They offer all sorts of cars, SUVs, hybrids, whatever you need. It includes insurance and it includes gas. You just pay for the time that you actually use the car. And you can reserve the car online, from your smartphone, over the phone. Then you unlock it with your Zip card. Each car share member reduces their personal CO2 emissions by between 1,100 and 1,600 pounds per year. For our audience, Zipcar is offering $25 of free driving credit if you sign up at joinzipcar.com/David. Support our show, reduce your carbon emissions and your spending on cars. Sign up at joinzipcar.com/David.